Hello?
Hello. Hello. Welcome.
First of all, what the hell is wrong with us? All right, everybody. I'm trying to figure out what is wrong with America. It's a pretty big task, right? All I know is that me personally, and a lot of the people that I know, are just losing our minds lately because every single thing that you're hearing through the media and the mainstream idiots that are out there is lies. They've been lying. The White House has been lying. Both press secretaries, if that's what they're called, from the White House lied to us repeatedly. They made an entire TV show about January 6th, and they cut and pasted all the little things they wanted to make their argument when all of a sudden there's these tapes getting released, right? I saw these tapes of these people being escorted through fucking months ago, last year before, I don't even know. We already saw these tapes. I don't know why all of a sudden it's this big deal that they're getting released. I already watched these on the internet. That's why when the whole January 6th TV show came on, I didn't even pay attention because you got to be fucking joking, right? Like, we watched this already. We watched the cops let them into the building, uncuff a guy, give him a fist bump. They opened the doors for them to walk in. Now there's some sort of thing in Congress or the House. I don't know all of it and how it works, but there's something they're trying to push now to say that the cops did such a good job. They need something. I don't know, some recognition or maybe money or who knows. But I just saw something. There's a cop, I think he was a cop, that was helping try to protect other Capitol Police maybe or somebody, and they charged this guy. This guy's got, I don't know, 17 charges? I don't know. I have no idea what the number is. I heard it before and I don't really remember. But that's insane. That is nuts what they're doing, what they're saying. There's people, I guess, maybe still in jail 2 years later just for walking into the Capitol building, for being escorted in by the police. Now they want to say, they want to hold the police up like they did this amazing. That was a complete failure of any sort of law enforcement going on that day. Now, I guess they say the real cops is, I don't know. The Capitol Police fucked everything up. The the Metropolitan Police had to come in and bring the shields and the things that you needed because the Capitol Police, which I believe Nancy Pelosi defunded to the point that there wasn't enough people there. They weren't prepared. They didn't have equipment, and it's because she was in charge of them. And they just keep making shit up. How is someone supposed to know what's going on? And here's another thing, right? I see headlines here and there. I don't even know what this, maybe on the Alexa or from Facebook or wherever. I don't know. Wherever they're trying to push news these days, you can't even get a full headline. There's some bullshit, half of a whatever, that leaves you not knowing any information, making you actually stupider if you only read the little thing that they put out there. And they wonder what's wrong with our society. You used to be able to just walk by a newspaper. You didn't have to buy it. You could look at it. You could see the front page and probably know what's going on. Just from the headlines. Yeah, the meat is in the story. Sure, read the story if you want. But the fact that you can't even see a headline today and know what the fuck it means, you all wonder what's wrong with us. How about the fact that there's people in this world that decided to get their news from Facebook? Who the fuck? Facebook has been shit since it started. I hated it. I liked MySpace. I stayed on MySpace way too long, and Facebook has always sucked. Whatever. They screwed every single thing up to point it towards some sort of end game that they want, which is, I don't know, I guess the fake money that they are consumed with. It's ridiculous. Let's see, what else? There's a whole bunch of shit that's been pissing me off lately. This tranny shit's got to stop. Women are getting hurt. It's destroying the lives of the people that you're brainwashing into thinking they need to be these people or that it's a cool thing. It's the most anti-human thing that you can do. This world is meant to reproduce. It's for us to use as we will to survive. We need progress, which the shit the left's pushing that says that they're progressive is not the progress that the human race needs. We need innovation that they have stopped. They have stifled. They have pushed us backwards, I believe, because they've regulated the shit out of things so much. Like, one of my biggest things is that the government screwed up a gas can. How stupid do you have to be to screw up a gas can? How about, I don't even smoke cigarettes anymore. How about fire safety cigarettes? What in the fuck? Yeah, let's put some plastic in your cigarette. Like, they don't fucking kill us with enough of the shit they put in there. I would love to just smoke a tobacco cigarette. That would be great. I would still smoke cigarettes right now. But there's so much shit in them. They're just trying to kill us. How is that a thing? I want to buy a product. Well, I'm gonna kill you. Look at. Here's the cigarette industry. The same thing happened with heroin. Well, here's the thing. If someone wanted to go and do heroin, it's not good or anything like that, but then they should be able to go and do heroin, not fentanyl and die because it was, laced with some shit. That's what the cigarette companies do. They're the bad dealers. They're the ones that mix the bullshit in. I've sold cocaine. I've had to cut it with different things. You can use a whole bunch of things. Some people use laxative. How do you think that's going to work out? That's a bad dealer. Not that any dealers are good, but you understand my point? I want to smoke a cigarette. It's not full of shit. Then, 2019, I did quit smoking cigarettes. Since then, I've gotten a weed card, medical marijuana program. And man, that has ruined the entire experience of marijuana. Our history, our generations of growers, our sense of community. The price, the fact that they don't know how to grow the weed legally. It all tastes like dirty water, most of it. 3 companies at least. The other company I like, but they never have anything. 2 different dispensaries. I have a medical card because I'm supposed to be able to get 30% and above. And some other crap that I don't even care about because gummies and CBD and all that other shit. I tried it. I wish it worked. Doesn't work for me. Works for you? Good. Doesn't work for me. But I just don't understand what they're doing with this process. It's like it's a state-run program, right? Check this out. I got my license through the state of Connecticut the day I turned 16, on to my birthday. You know when I renewed it? That's when I was 16 years old. I'm 42. You know when I renewed it this year? On to my birthday. You know what happens with the medical marijuana program? They cut your time off because you had to go to the doctor to get approved. So it's from that day, from that minute. What the fuck is that? It has a date. It goes from that date to the next year's date. The doctor appointment in between shouldn't fucking matter because they confirm that you need it. It's all bullshit, all of it. No one gives a fuck about people. It's all fucking sham. It's all money. It's all their fake money. And obviously I'm saying that because they just printed more fucking money. They made it more fake. I don't even know if that makes sense. How about during the pandemic when there's football games and all sorts of shit? Empty arenas, right? There's no one there at all in the stands in the arena. And what do? They light off all the fireworks. They have all the lights on in the stadiums. And what the fuck are you doing? It's a waste of your fake ass money. That's what they could have put graphics on the fucking screen for a year while they made everybody stay home. No, we're going to light off all this shit and waste all the money that we would have wasted because no one knows how to run a fucking business. That brings me to our government. Our government is a failed business. I just heard the other day, I don't know where I heard it from. I really wish I could remember, but somebody said the government doesn't make any money. How do you expect them to give it to you? That's a really good line. I really wish I could remember who said that. But it doesn't matter. It's the truth. It's the truth. 33, 34 quadruple jillion bajillion Jesus's dollars. Like, nuts. Nuts. Fucking nuts. Obama added so much, him and his family. Trump added so much from whatever. And this idiot just blew every fucking thing up. I like that meme. What was that meme? Joe Biden brought back the 1920 Depression, the 70s gas shortage, almost the famine. There was a food shortage. There was a shortage of formula for babies in America, and they held a hoard of it to give to illegal immigrants. There's our next subject, I guess. I am a product of legal immigration. We have the paperwork from when my family came into the country. But here's the thing. They came here, obviously, for the American dream. They came legally. They had to change names. I'm Lebanese. There's a lot of, a lot of people when they came here from different cultures and things decided to come to America, and they decided to change their name, or they were asked to change their name. A lot of things happened, but a lot of people changed their names. A lot of families aren't what they were when they came from wherever they came from. And that's fine, I guess, come start a new life and a new self. But nowadays, like, we got to know where they came from. I feel bad that we don't want these illegal persons to come here, because we all want some of the American dream. I understand that. Everybody says, we don't blame them for trying to come here and get a better life. That's true, because if you work a whole week in another country and make $20, like, how are you going to support your family? That's why there's so many bad things in the world happening, because that's what's happening. Like, for some reason, everybody thinks that the world is America. You're so fucking stupid if you think that. Everybody's ignorant. I don't know enough history, but I know enough that I know there's a lot of bullshit going on right now, and it's because people don't know any history. Why are people so uneducated? And like I said, I don't know a fraction of what I even probably should. But I know enough that we're fucking up. I'm almost at the point where I don't know, America. I love this country for what it should be. But every single contact with the government in my entire life has been harmful to me, to my family, to anyone I know. Anyone that's ever been put into any sort of program, or what's it like? I don't have any kids, but DCF has fucked up every single person's life that I know. Some deserved it. Some it should have happened to. But there's some people that literally their other person is a piece of shit, and then it falls on them, and they're not. But there's good and bad people everywhere, right? Or there's people everywhere that do good and bad things. I know there's probably more I want to say, but like I said, I'm surprised I got all of that out in a short amount of time, because my brain hurts, America. My brain hurts. I've made videos that I haven't posted, I made a videos of the debates, the Republican debates. And I'm so mad, and I'm yelling at the TV, and my girlfriend's kind of thinks it's funny, but she's like, you're yelling at the screen. Like, she's telling me no one's really there, right? I don't know. They make me look like I'm in a bad light by expressing the things that are coming out of me, and I feel bad expressing them because of the fucking way society has been lately, and it's bullshit. I shouldn't have to suppress my speech. I shouldn't have to stop my train of thought because it might hurt your feelings. It's bullshit. I don't know what the hell's wrong with the world. And whoever needs to hear this, sanitizer is not for children. You understand? Soap and water, not sanitizer. We'll say I know a person that had a child, and we weren't allowed to touch her for like a year and a half. You know what I said? I should bring her outside, rub some dirt on her, you know, get her in the world so that way her body can get immune to the things that are going to be around her entire life so she doesn't die. Because we're making weak little fucking children that we're coddling and holding and not letting go near anything. And how do you think immunities work? How do you think that bodies build up tolerances to things? By staying away from them? No, that's not how it works. It's not how it works. It's not. Anyway. I'm really close to sick of everything. And I don't think I'd be there if our world didn't get so screwed up in the past few years. I'm hungry too. No money, no job. I got a pinched spinal cord. Trying to get some help for that. Hopefully there'll be a future video on it. It's a video for another time. So, for now I'm going to sign off. I want to say that I believe in America. I believe in what our experiment is supposed to turn into. And this regressive, anti-human destruction of America is intolerable. And I don't want to take it anymore. Don't be woke. Wake up.